Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you some not exactly news that affects us in any way, but sad news nonetheless. The second God Eater mobile game that was out only in Japan is now shutting down soon. This read from God Eater Resonant Ops Twitter says, poorly translated, notice of service termination. God Eater Resonant Ops will be terminated on September 24, 2020. We would like to express our sincere gratitude to everyone who played. For details, please check the official website, #GodEaterREO. So some of you guys that are at least 3 years old on my channel know that the second that their first God Eater mobile game was announced, I was on top of it. God Eater Online, as we can see, was announced 3 years ago. And that was September 14th, 2016 was when I made this video. So I was able to get my hands on the game itself and I did play it, but I guess I didn't record it because I'm using someone else's gameplay. This is my one video. But regardless, this God Eater Online, as you know, the name permits, it was an online MMO for the mobile. So as you can see, you're kind of just in an open area and Origami are just kind of walking around everywhere. So what would happen is the home base is where you could then suit up, get some things, get gear and all that kind of stuff. So the difference between God Eater Online and God Eater Resonant Ops, which just now got shut down, is I guess the main thing is God Eater Resonant Ops was more of the gacha style gameplay we know. Things like Pokemon Masters, things like Dragon Ball. I don't even know what the hell a Dragon Ball mobile game is called. One Piece Pirate Treasure Cruise, I think it is. So that typical where you have unit based and that kind of stuff. So the thing is with Resonant Ops is it was adding lore. It was building the story between God Eater 2, Rage Burst, and God Eater 3. It was building what happened in that time period. So it was a lot more crucial to the grand scheme of God Eater as a whole than God Eater Online. God Eater Online felt like a little bit of a demo test, see how it goes. It's weird because you're trying to it's basically saying Monster Hunter Mobile. I don't know who's playing that. People are gonna try it for sure, but I don't know who's sticking around. I'm gonna be honest, I've actually never even seen God Eater Resonant Ops gameplay. So why don't we do that right now? This is from Stepperoo. So as you can see, you have their units. I'm blocking them, hold up. As I said, you can see your units bottom left corner of the screen. So that's who you were kind of pulling for, trying to get. So I guess from there, like I said, I've never played the game, but it looks like you can get there because they're doing buffs right now. So it could be, you could have support units, maybe attack units, or maybe they are just kind of all as a whole, they can all kind of just have their own moves that can buff themselves or attack. So, I mean, personally, this is a more appropriate mobile style game that could definitely last longer. So we're going to actually compare that in a minute here. Which one lasts longer? I know God Eater Online did not last long at all, and if I'm honestly, I feel like Resonant Ops and Online lasted similar, with Resonant Ops lasting a bit longer. So let's just, this is, I mean, it's not much to see here, but this is interesting. I would personally have played this game, and I would have made videos on it if we came to US and that kind of stuff, because this is interesting. It's a series that I'm interested in. That's the thing with me in mobile games. I can't really play mobile games that I'm not interested in the series itself. So something like Pokemon Masters, that's like the only mobile game I'm playing right now. And then before that, the first mobile game that I ever played that introduced me to the whole gacha style was Digimon Link. So as you can see, 2 games that I cover on the channel here. That's kind of how it is. So right here is where you would pull some people. You have your gems, that kind of stuff. Look, we're about to do a pull right here. Oh, we're about to do a 3,000 pull. I mean, this is actually good. I want to see kind of what the units were. The thing is, again, like you had characters from God Eater 2, God Eater 2, like Alyssa, but then she had a new character outfit. So like this one was a lot more exciting than Online. Online was kind of like weird or cool, I guess, but I would never play for that long. And you had some new characters being introduced in this game. I mean, that's the thing with these unit-based games. They're very story-driven. Fate Go is freaking story-driven as hell, So that was the coolest part about Resonant Ops, and that's why this one ending, look at this guy. This one ending is even more, it hurts more. It hits home a little bit more, Here we go, Alyssa. Look at that, and looks like she's a 5-star. Yes, sir. Of course she is, bro. Of course she is. Because at this time, she's also a big boss. I think you could tell the way she's dressed. She just feels like she's more important, So if we look here, we can see that God Eater Online released February 2017 and was shut down September 27, 2018. That's actually a day after my birthday. So about a year, honestly, almost 2 years that this game was alive. So that's not that bad. but I don't know. You know, these mobile games usually have longer legs because they can just generate so much money and the development is low. But that's probably not the case that was going on with this game, unfortunately. And looking at Google, looks like God Eater Resonant Ops was released in April 4th, 2018, and it will be ending, what is that, September 24th, 2020. So that's almost 3 years. What's interesting though is the fact that it says that this one, God Eater Resonant Ops ended September 27th, 2018. Resonant Ops is ending September 24th, 2020. I don't know if they did that on purpose. And maybe that's like the grace period naturally you give whenever you plan to end a game. I don't know. Unfortunate. So like the lore that they probably had planned for this game, that's the thing. Again, mobile games are always games as a service, long-running games. They continuously add content and whatnot. So the fact that this is going to be ending means that all that ideas, all that lore that they had built out to flesh out the you know, in between God Eater 2 and 3 won't be. I don't know how else they're gonna tell it, you know. So that's kind of where it brings us to the second half of this video. What does this truly mean? I saw this information from my boy Armin on Twitter because he's the one who quoted it, and I was like, dang, that's not good. You know, does that mean something's bad going on with the God Eater IP? And he goes, I mean, at the end of the day, he says right here, God Eater Online closed and then GE3 dropped. So GE3. So it's like, it's not as if the mobile problems have any complications to the mainline games, but it still is discerning that they can't sustain a mobile, you know, franchise, because again, like I said, that is such a good money maker. They could literally use the mobile money to sustain themselves and continuously make the mainline games in a sense. But that's not the case here, and I don't like that. So all in all, maybe for the God Eater lore series, I can try my best to kind of dig up as much God Eater Resonant Ops lore that I can find and kind of just make that its own episode. Because I did want to potentially at some point really factor that in and have multiple episodes, but like there's not going to be a whole lot. So we'll just have to see what we can find. I'm gonna do my best. Because that'd be really cool to see what was fleshed out, what was talked about, and kind of see what, you know, the difference between those two, you know, in between 2 and 3. But other than that, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if any of you guys in the comments section actually played God Eater Resonant Ops, or were keeping, you know, aligned with it in a sense, trying to see what the lore was happening, keeping in touch with it or something like that. Let me know if you have any information on this, that kind of stuff. I would be interested to see and know. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's all I gotta say. Sad day, but God Eater 4, I think it's still coming. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.